Hello there, chaotic gremlins, and welcome back to another OC redesign video. This is the fourth one in the series for colors. I'm telling you, I'm keeping on track. So one thing that is different, I am not really doing the scripts as much, especially as this week that just passed, I had a bunch of written midterms. But I do have time to record a voiceover, so we'll just do the voiceover without writing more. But anyway, fourth video of the series. The editing processes are still the same. I'm trying to make it fun, but at the same time, just trying to get them out before the release date. School is, speaking of school, you know what I just found out recently and just like 2 days ago? I'm actually graduating early. So after around this time next year, I'll be finishing up my last year and I'll be done for basically by the time 2025 rolls around, I won't be in school anymore. However, with my major, it will be probably a long time before I get into an actual decent professional job, which means besides working in like minimum wage, I might actually have more time to focus on this. Hopefully, because I won't have school deadlines. So we'll see where that goes. I just wanted to say there, keep you guys like informed what's going on in my life. But anyway, thanks for the support on the yellow video. I have seen people are liking it and viewing it. Not so much the orange video, and I think it's because I didn't tag it. I'm figuring how YouTube works, okay? Sometimes I forget, sometimes I don't. But seeing yellow get received, especially since yellow in my eyes doesn't get as much attention when I'm doing the characters, because I like morally great characters and yellow is just not that. So it's nice to see that, she's getting recognition. Anyway, moving on to the actual subject, we're doing green today. Green's very interesting for me because she changed a lot from her original design. But yeah, so let's. There has been a question, so I can't answer any questions. Like I said, if you want to ask questions about the world or a little bit more world building content, just ask below. But let's move on to the actual speed paint. Okay, so this is green. As we can see, green is one of my favorites to draw, like her civilian form whenever it's just, in the doodles, the margins of my notebook. So I kind of just looked up her actual name right now. I was like, what? Because the whole pattern with these names is that it represents the color, but sounds like an actual name. So for green's real name, I did Verdol Arquette. So it's like a French name. I decided it fits well with her. She is one of the more not upper middle class. She is in the rich territory along with purple. So she grew up with that. And I think having French, at least from my point of view as growing up, it makes much more sense. So Verdol means like green and flourishing, and Arquette means little bow, which I think was really funny considering I add little bows in her designs, especially as you can see in the speed paint. So I thought it was a little meta nod to it. I don't know how to describe it. So yeah, she grew up in the rich class alongside with purple. So her and purple are really close together before they meet the rest of the colors. Another thing I want to say, green is mute, so green doesn't speak. She communicates through sign language, which is very different from her first design I ever made when I just did these with colored pens I had in the middle of an after-school class. Green was just supposed to be the shy, quiet, reserved girl. Green now is more, she's quiet because she's mute, but not really shy. It just appears that she's shy because she doesn't speak, but she's the one who curses the most, ironically, out of all the colors. She just signs it. And what's annoying for everyone else, so the colors all know sign language to communicate with green. They learned once they realized green was mutants on their team. Purple has known since she was a young girl because green was basically her only friend at a young age. So they know how to communicate sign language really well. But no one in their school really doesn't, they don't care. They try, but it's like those fake effort things, and obviously they're getting everything wrong because they're not trying to put effort to learn to communicate with green. They're just doing it because green is a color and she's famous. So green gets annoyed and she says whatever she wants. She curses, and a lot of people just don't know that she curses except her friends. It's like, I think it's funny. I think it's funny because no one really knows what she's saying, and she's just cursing them out, and they're like, oh my god, you're so nice. You're so sweet and nice. I'm like, that's yellow. Green is not the sweet and nice one. You just think that. Anyway, so because she communicates with sign language, I decided to make her powers based on imagination. It was always going to be something like that, but with her sign language, whatever she signs comes true. So she can sign sword, and a sword will appear out of the green magic, and she can use it. So that's how her power base works. And honestly, she loves it. But it has to be like she really means when she's signing it. Because imagine she's just signing random things. She's like, oh, there's a cat, and then a cat appears for me. No, like, she has to put a tent behind her magic powers. I feel like I had to specify that. But yeah, she's like more the mid-height between everyone. And honestly, I love her fashion style. Her fashion style I decided to take from very like 70s rich kind of. So we had like the boa, we had like the little like go-go boots and all that. Like Daphne from Scooby-Doo, but like modern. That is kind of like the vibes, especially because in her civilian form, she kind of has like that same silhouette. Like off-shoulder, she has an off-shoulder shirt, blouse, and then with long sleeves draping over, giving like flowery cut, and then she has like a not denim, corduroy, is that the fabric? Corduroy like button down skirt with a belt, and then she has flats. So obviously I tried to integrate that in her new design. Her new design being very much just that she has like that down kind of which, by the way, like I said, remember how I said there was all like these gloves. There were gloves before. Can you tell that I have no idea what I'm doing here? But they all used to have gloves. In her original design, she also had an undershirt with the thing, because I wish I knew. I wish I knew why. I don't. I just work here. But with the undershirt and then having the gloves underneath with that, she kind of looked like a one-slur. I think it was just the green. So I decided to revamp it, but I decided to give her a bow on top. I thought it was really cute because in her original design, she has the bow around the mid-belt, but because I gave her that like artist gloopy thing because of the imagination, like kind of skirt, I didn't think the bow worked really well, especially because there's like the feathery kind of look for the top. I was like, yeah, no, but I still wanted to add like the bow because it's really much central. So I added like the bow for like the cover, like the tie of the neck, and also in her hair, because it used to be on the boots, but because she's wearing like go-go boots, it didn't really work. I also like how they're all wearing heels. So instead of everyone getting gloves, they're all wearing heels. She isn't wearing gloves here because I just thought it wouldn't look nice because she already has a long sleeve. So it just wouldn't look good. And also, the only way it would look good with like her style would be like long gloves. But again, she's already having like a long sleeve, so I digress. But I love her. She's like, she's perfect, Your Honor. She's amazing. So yeah, that's like how her redesign work. And then like again, she just signed things and it appears. So I love it, honestly, especially because she's a younger one. But yeah, I think that's like everything about the redesign. I gave her freckles because I was like, they're cute. I think she originally had freckles, and then I didn't give her freckles, and then she did. A lot of these characters I gave freckles again because I was like, I feel like it fits them. But yeah, Green is more confident in her actual magical girl form because the only people she talks to in there is her friends, so she doesn't really have to like be shut off from everyone else. But I guess that's Green's new redesign. So I really liked how she turned out. I like how there's still nods to her old design, but also working just way better with her current style. And then, the shading, like always, mwah, it works wonderful. Okay, so those are 4 down, sorry. Those are 4 down. We have 4 more to go. We're in the halfway point, guys. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and the series so far. I'm trying to do my best out there, trying to get these weekly done. And let me know what else you want to hear, which characters you want to see redesigned from, either from sketchbook tours I've done, from Speedpaint I've done, which is just literally just the Suicide Squad, so there's not really repaint. I have been writing on the off screen. I have done all the chapters, like plot points for a webtoon graphic novel I'm thinking for the horror story, and I'm starting to work on character sheets for them now. I just have to actually work on the final draft of like the dialogue and everything. I have written the first chapter of Hear My Story, so if you want to start hearing a little bit more of those characters, I'm up for it. And I've been redesigning some other old characters, so they were based in a established universe, but now I'm switching things around, so it starts to be my own universe. So I've been doing like my own OC stuff that is besides art, which is why I've been following there. But if you guys want to hear which series coming up, I would gladly, start talking and work on those speed paints. But that'll be all. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. Subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell. I know how to do the YouTuber things, I swear. But like always, stay hydrated, get sleep, take your medication, and peace out, gremlins. Bye.